Women are more emotionally expressive. Women tend to express emotions more openly than men, due to both biological and social factors. Hormones like estrogen and oxytocin play a significant role in women's emotional expression. Studies show that women are generally better at recognizing and labeling emotions in themselves and others, which might explain why women often appear more empathetic and emotionally intelligent than men. 2. The power of oxytocin. Known as the love hormone, oxytocin is released during social bonding, childbirth, and breastfeeding. It promotes feelings of trust, empathy, and attachment. Women experience a stronger release of oxytocin during childbirth, which helps to create an intense bond between mother and baby. Oxytocin also plays a role in relationships, fostering connection and intimacy between partners. 3. Women have better multitasking abilities. Research suggests that women may be better at multitasking compared to men, as their brains tend to process tasks in parallel rather than in sequence. The presence of estrogen can enhance the brain's ability to manage multiple tasks, which is why women are often seen juggling work, home life, and social commitments more efficiently than men. 4. Emotional reactions and memory. Women tend to have stronger emotional reactions and better emotional memory. This is due to differences in the brain structure, particularly in the hippocampus, which is involved in emotional processing and memory storage. As a result, women are often able to remember emotional events in more vivid detail than men. 5. The influence of scent on attraction. A woman's sense of smell is more sensitive than a man's, which can play a significant role in romantic attraction. Women are more attuned to pheromones, chemical signals released by the body, and are more likely to be influenced by scent when choosing a partner. The scent of a man's skin or pheromones can impact a woman's perception of him, often without her even realizing it. 6. Higher sensitivity to pain. Women generally have a lower pain threshold and are more sensitive to pain compared to men. This is partially due to hormonal differences, particularly estrogen and progesterone. However, research suggests that women also have a stronger emotional response to pain, which can make the experience feel more intense. This higher sensitivity is believed to have evolved for reproductive reasons, encouraging women to protect themselves and their offspring. 7. The impact of stress on women. Under stress, women are more likely to tend and befriend rather than fight or flight. This behavior is driven by hormonal responses like oxytocin, which promotes nurturing and social bonding. When women are stressed, they often seek social support from friends, family, or loved ones, which helps reduce anxiety and build stronger relationships. 8. The role of testosterone in female desire. While testosterone is typically associated with male sexuality, it plays a crucial role in female libido as well. Women produce testosterone, and its levels can impact sexual desire. Low levels of testosterone in women have been linked to lower sexual desire, which is why it's sometimes used in hormone replacement therapy for women experiencing a dip in libido, particularly after menopause. 9. Women are more likely to experience heartbreak. Emotional pain from breakups or unrequited love can affect women differently than men. Women often experience more intense feelings of sadness and loss after a breakup, and research has shown that their brains activate the same regions that are stimulated by physical pain. In contrast, men tend to cope with breakups in a more emotional detachment manner, which can make the healing process more challenging for women. 10. The cool girl syndrome. Women often feel social pressure to conform to the idea of the cool girl, someone who is carefree, laid back, and seemingly uninterested in emotional attachment. This stereotype can impact how women behave in romantic relationships, often suppressing their true emotions to appear more appealing to potential partners. Research has shown that this can lead to emotional stress, as women may feel they must hide their vulnerability to be accepted. 11. Women and empathy. Women are generally more empathetic than men, which is partly due to hormonal influences like estrogen and oxytocin. This empathy drives women to be more nurturing in relationships, whether with their children, partners, or friends. This heightened empathy is also linked to better communication and emotional connection in romantic relationships. 12. Female attractiveness and symmetry. Women tend to find symmetrical facial features more attractive. Evolutionary psychology suggests that facial symmetry is a signal of good health and genetic fitness. This preference is often subconscious, with women instinctively drawn to features that indicate a strong immune system and reproductive viability. 13. Social bonding and friendship. Women tend to form deeper, more emotionally connected friendships than men. Female friendships often revolve around shared emotional experiences and verbal communication. Research indicates that women's brains are wired for social bonding, which explains why they tend to seek close-knit, intimate relationships that provide emotional support. 14. Sexual fluidity in women. While men are often seen as more rigid in their sexual orientation, women tend to be more fluid in their sexual preferences. Studies suggest that women are more likely than men to experience changes in sexual attraction, and they may be more open to same-sex experiences throughout their lives. This fluidity is often attributed to both biological factors and social influences. 15. The influence of menstrual cycles on behavior. Women's moods and behaviors can be subtly influenced by the phases of their menstrual cycle. For instance, during the follicular phase, before ovulation, women tend to feel more energetic and socially confident. During the luteal phase, after ovulation, they might experience heightened sensitivity or mood swings due to hormonal changes. This can affect everything from social interactions to sexual desire. 16. Women are better at reading nonverbal cues. Women excel at reading body language and nonverbal cues, which makes them better at picking up on subtle emotional shifts in conversations. Research suggests that this ability is due to the enhanced communication centers in the female brain, allowing women to interpret facial expressions, gestures, and tone of voice with greater accuracy than men. 17. The role of fear in female attraction. Studies suggest that women may be more likely to be attracted to men who appear confident and assertive, traits that are sometimes associated with fearlessness. However, women also tend to be attracted to men who display a little bit of vulnerability, as it signals emotional depth and the potential for forming a strong emotional bond. 18. Maternal instincts are deeply rooted. The maternal instinct, or the drive to nurture offspring, is deeply ingrained in women. This instinct is heightened by the release of oxytocin during pregnancy, childbirth, and breastfeeding. It's thought that this biological urge helped women care for their young throughout evolutionary history, ensuring the survival of their children.